Yo, what's good, gang? It's the Dope Guy, and I am back with another video, big dog. Yo, hope you guys are all doing well out there because I'm doing alright, and here I am spinning the block with content for y'all, man, on my soul. Yo, today's video we got must-eat German food, the ultimate German food tour. Shout out to Travel Beans. Make sure you go subscribe to the channel, man. Much love, respect. Shout out to all my people in Germany, bro. Yo, I've done a couple of videos of learning about the German food, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of it looks good. I'm not even gonna hold y'all, bro. The bratwurst, all that stuff. The doner kebab, definitely want to tap in with that. All that look good, but I ain't gonna hold y'all. Looks good, but yo, can't wait to get into this video and learn about all the other foods, you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure some of it's gonna be ones I already know, but hopefully there's more that I've never even heard of. But I'm looking forward to it, bro. Maybe I'll get hungry by the end of this video, who knows, bro. But I cannot wait to tap in. But before we do that, subscribe to the Dope Guy, that way to get notifications every time I upload, and from right here on Snapchat and Instagram right across the bottom screen. So with that being said, I ain't gonna hold y'all much longer because you already know let's go, big dog. Let's get into it. Yes, sir.
Hello and welcome to Travel Beans. I'm Emma, behind the camera is Alex, and today we want to show you some of the foods that you have to try when visiting Germany.
Okay.
For us, travel isn't only about seeing new places, but also about having new experiences.
It's a beautiful
In this video,
view.
we hope to encourage you to try something new and to experience some of the delicious cuisine Germany has to offer.
Guys, we're back in Germany. I can't believe it, and we are so excited to be bringing you along on another series around Europe. We're making our way down to Italy. In the last series, we had such a blast on our trip around Bavaria, so we had to include Germany on our list of places this time. So we are here in Cologne, and as it turns out, there's more to German food than just sausages. So today, we're going to eat our way around this beautiful city. But first, make sure you leave in the comments what's your favourite German food, or what German food would you like to try?
Okay.
I have subconsciously been training for this moment for about the last 10 years. Since in my 20s, I've been getting fatter and fatter every year, and now I've come to realise it's so my stomach would expand to fit this inside it.
What's that?
This is the pork knuckle, which is a popular dish here in Germany, and especially in Bavaria. I had to get it just for the comically sized dinosaur bone that you would see in the Flintstone. I can't tell you the smells that are coming out of this, but it's outrageous. I have been addicted to German food since our last German series, and I went crazy for sausages. I wanted them everywhere. It's taken every inch of willpower to not get sausages and get something else, and
I hope in this video they get sausages, bro, because that is fire, bro. Bratwurst, fire. That's all I'm saying.
Pork. I've gone for the biggest bit of pork that's ever existed. Traditionally, this was peasant food because it's an inexpensive cut of meat, which they would marinate over a number of days and then slow cook it over a number of hours. It comes on a bed of mashed potato with sauerkraut. Where do you start with this? It sounds very salty. It looks perfect. Oh my god. Ridiculously good. It's as good as it looks, which is a massive compliment because it looks amazing. Ooh. Germany has to be one of the best places for me to eat.
Yo, I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry. Do I have to start watching this video because I'm hungry now? But we're gonna keep it going, bro. That looks fire. Was it pork knuckle? Okay.
I have talked in the past about Turkey being a great place. America's a great place for meat eaters. Germany is well on your list.
But Germany is not just for meat eaters. There is plenty to choose for vegetarians.
Vegetarians,
also.
I figured.
I have gone for a traditional German noodle dish called Käsespätzle. It's essentially a German version of mac and cheese.
Oh.
You have noodles covered in cheese, and in this case, also covered in onions with a side salad. Not important. What we're here for is the cheesy noodles.
Facts. Oh my god, that's fire.
That's really nice. The gravy and the onions on top give it a really savory, salty taste.
Yo.
Oh my goodness. I mean, it's definitely not healthy. It doesn't taste healthy in the slightest.
Who cares?
Actually, the thing that I find with mac and cheese at home is it can be a bit too sickly. This doesn't taste like it's going to be too sickly because the cheese isn't an overpowering cheese taste. I think they usually use a mixture of cheeses, but usually stuff like Gouda, which is quite mild. This is delicious.
that looks so good, bro. Damn.
You alright there, Al?
I'm dying.
He's
That's
full.
not a normal amount of food to put in your body. I didn't even get like halfway through the meat. I've got it to take home with me.
Yeah, of course. How do you want to finish
It's just
that?
the first meal. But we need to have the value of the best food to eat in Germany. So we must power on. Just give me a minute.
I ain't mad at you, bro. You gotta make room for other shit. Is that beer?
I'm now ready for round 2, and the next thing to do has to be a beer garden. These things are all over Germany, and it's where you're going to get your snacks. I need a bit more time to create some more space for another big meal. So for now, the next thing that you need to try, I've never tried this before, so it's also the thing that I need to try, is Met, or Mettbrötchen, which is basically raw pork. Yes, raw pork.
Yeah, okay.
With bread. It also has raw onion on top. I'm pretty excited about basically all.
And I appreciate all y'all in the last video when I was talking about raw pork. Y'all said it was safe to eat, so I apologize, bro. Y'all people was in my helmet, like getting on me in the comments, like, bro, it's no offense, none whatsoever, bro. It's just that I'm from America, bro. I'm from out here. I've never heard anything like that, bro. But a lot of y'all have said that it's safe to eat. So if I was ever in Germany, I'm willing to try it, bro. I'm willing to try. And let me stop saying, bro, because y'all be calling me out in the comments. Y'all be doing the count of how many times I say that too. So let me chill out on that. Let me chill out. But hey, it's all fun and games, bro. See, I did it again. I can't help it. I'm sorry.
German food, and this is one that doesn't really excite me. Just the raw pork aspect.
Raw everything.
But here they serve it in a lot of the beer gardens, so I've got to test it out.
Okay. Well,
Germany, you've done it again.
Oh,
It's
okay.
amazing.
Really?
I think inside it's just got maybe some spices, some salt and pepper. It doesn't taste raw. It's hard to explain. It just kind of tastes sausagey, nice and porky.
right.
Pate.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. So it's kind of like a pork pate. I think that they have specific ways of serving this so you don't get sick. So it has to
Right.
be eaten on the day of being served.
Yeah, the same day. That's what I heard in the other
I'm
video.
pleasantly surprised, and you definitely have to try this when you come here.
I'm shocked.
And then wash it down with a local beer. Oh, the Germans, you nailed it.
I am super excited to
What's
try
that?
this. What I have ordered is Kartoffelpuffer, which is essentially potato rosties, served with different things depending on what you're going
Applesauce?
for. One of the more traditional ways to have it is actually with applesauce, which is not what I would think initially that you would
Love
team
applesauce.
with potato rosties. So I'm really intrigued to try it. If you watched our last series when we were in Bavaria, we actually cooked up some of these to have with a breakfast,
Ooh.
kind of in place of like a hash brown or a potato
Oh, y'all gotta
rusty.
stop this.
And
I'm
it worked
hungry.
really well, although it's not the traditional way to have it. So today I thought I'd go a little bit more traditional, and I try it with applesauce. It's so crispy and crunchy.
Look like
I
it,
don't know if
dog.
you can hear that, but it's just
Oh,
Listen
that
to
crispiness. Sheesh.
there's a lot of oil there. So oh my goodness. So essentially, it's like potato, and then maybe to bind it, I think there's flour, maybe eggs also. But essentially, it's just potato. That's all it is.
Okay.
Okay. And so this is the apple sauce. It's actually got really big chunks of apple in there.
Wow. Oh, I bet that's good too.
Initially, you have all of this really crunchy, crispy corn of it, and then underneath that, you have this kind of salty, smooth potato bit on the inside.
Yummy.
With the sweetness from the apple.
Yummy.
Surprisingly good. I can't decide which I prefer, with the applesauce or savoury. I think they're equally as good, but just for different times. This is definitely a must try in Germany.
I bet.
Something to make a note of if you're planning on coming to Germany in the summertime is the wasps. They are relentless and they're everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
With your food, your beers, and especially, as we've just found out, the bakery. In Europe, if you're not going to the bakeries, you're doing something really wrong. Germany is no exception.
Yeah, I definitely heard that the pastries in Germany, the bakeries, as I say, are Fire. A1.
There are so many things to choose from. It can be quite overwhelming.
Oh, damn
I
wasp,
actually went inside this bakery to get a pretzel, but I thought, why not try something completely new?
Right.
And something that I've seen everywhere here in Cologne, especially, they're called nugget pretzels. And I actually don't think this is bread. I believe it's pastry twisted to look like a pretzel,
yeah.
which is covered in nugget and or nougat. I don't know how you pronounce that. And slices of almond.
Ooh.
I really have no idea what to expect, but there are hundreds of them hanging inside the bakery, so they must be popular.
Even with all that wasp juice?
I know the wasp juice is what gives it its delicious flavour.
Wow.
Well, I can see why the wasps like it. It's incredible.
This is now my final meal of the day, and I'm going to be honest, I am struggling. So one of my little tips for anyone that needs a second win is to get a Coke or a fizzy drink of your choice. Other brands are available.
I like that bottle.
Now what you do is, if it's nice and fizzy, it should bubble up inside you. You have a little burp, and it frees up loads of space, and now I'm ready for what is the final meal. This is the world famous schnitzel. If you've lived under a rock,
definitely heard about the
what
schnitzel.
The hell is a schnitzel? It's basically a piece of meat that has been pounded into its life and then covered in breadcrumbs and then fried. There is a bit of debate where this originally came from, but there is no debate that this is
mushroom sauce. Never heard of that.
Here in Germany, and it's the dish that was most recommended to me on our previous series in Germany. Very excited to try this. Can't believe I never have, considering it's just meat and breadcrumbs. This sounds right up my alley. I've gone for a pork one with mushroom sauce, which apparently the Germans love drizzling on. So, when in Rome... Does that look as bad as it looks to me? I mean, I could do it in a nice, sexy way, but I think it's more funny to just let it pop out.
Yeah. Don't even try.
And then one more, ready? Plop. I already know that I'm going to love this. I just don't know how much I'm going to love it.
So your third pork dish today?
I've had a lot of pork, and not with no sausages, which for me is a miracle.
Oh, shout out to him.
I love it, obviously. In terms of the meals I had today, worst one of the day.
Oh my goodness.
Which I am surprised about. It's a little bit dry, but I think that's the restaurant I'm at, not necessarily the meal. But I still love it. I don't care about that. The mushroom sauce is great as well, and there's a lot of choices for different types of ones. I went for mushrooms.
Okay.
There is plenty for you to enjoy.
Our final food on today's gastronomy tour of Germany is Flammkuchen, which is essentially a flatbread or pizza style food.
Right, look like pizza.
It's traditionally, rather than tomato base like the Italians would do it, it's covered in a creme fraiche base, and the traditional one is served with bacon and onions, but I've gone for a mushroom and onion version as I'm vegetarian. It's really thin on the base. I don't know if you can see quite how thin that is.
Not a big mushroom
I think this is going to be a pretty
but...
epic beer garden snack because it doesn't look too stodgy. It doesn't look like it's going to fill me up too much, but it looks pretty tasty.
Okay. I'm hungry, bro. I'm hungry, dog.
This is an epic beer garden snack. This base here is so thin and crispy and light. That's not going to fill me up at all, which is good because the beers certainly are. The toppings are actually really thin. They haven't gone overboard with them or anything like that, so it's not too overpowering.
That's good.
It's light, it's tasty, perfect to have with a lovely German beer.
I need a C-section because this food baby is coming out stat.
He full. He ready to go night-night.
Full. But that was a pretty epic day.
That was pretty amazing.
All in one day.
Well, that's not more calories than I consumed in a day. I've done that before many times.
What was your favourite thing?
Okay, it wasn't even on the menu today. Sausage, still the number one thing I've had in Germany. Pork knuckle second. Schnitzel way down at the bottom compared to everything. Sausages is the must.
Which is funny because actually today at the beginning of the day, schnitzel was the thing you were most excited to try. Disappointing.
That's how it goes.
Hey, it is what it is.
I was pleasantly surprised by the baked goods that we got at the bakery. I was not expecting that, and it was lovely.
So leave in the comments, what food would you have most liked to try from today's food?
And what did we miss out? What German foods did we miss from this list that need to be tried?
So aggressively put that in the comments, tell us how wrong and how crazy it was we didn't try anything. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time, and beans out!
Hey man, shout out to them, man. Travel Beans. Make sure you go subscribe to their channel. Yo, hey, the pork knuckle looks fire. Damn, I just forgot the name of the damn pizza. It's not pizza, but that looks good. With the mushrooms and the onions, that looks good, bro. I'm surprised he said the schnitzel wasn't that good. I'm surprised. I'm very surprised. It looked good for real, but hey man, it is what it is, man. Everything will always be great the first time around. So you could probably spin the block. It's gonna probably taste better, or go somewhere else that serves it. Probably tastes better. But he said he really said that he liked the raw pork. It looked good. I ain't gonna hold you. I appreciate y'all for explaining to me that it's safe to eat. You know what I'm saying? Because once you think of raw anything, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't sushi or anything, you're like, I don't know. But I appreciate y'all for explaining to me in the most polite way. A lot of people was getting on me in the comments. I apologize, bro. I'm owning up to it. I apologize for that. But hey, it looks good though. I will try it. I will try it because it's served on the same day you get it, you have to eat it the same day. So shout out to all my people in Germany. Much love, respect to y'all, man. Shout out to Travel Beans. Good video. I enjoyed it a lot, man. This video got me hungry. I'm growling. My stomach is growling as we speak. I'm not even gonna hold y'all. It is growling as we speak, and I'm definitely gonna be eating as soon as this video is over with. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. But yo, I hope you enjoyed the reaction to this video. If you enjoyed my reaction, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the Dope Guy Big Dog. Hit the notification bell whenever I upload. Follow right here on Snapchat and Instagram right across the bottom screen. Any other videos you may check out, please comment to this video and my other videos. And leave likes and comments on all my videos to help grow the channel, help with the algorithm for sure. Any more videos you may check out, leave a comment in the comment section below. No, I got y'all, but spin the block. But yeah, man, it's the Dope Guy and I am out. Yes, sir. We got